Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Sports Card Madness brought to you by DraftKings' new app, Pick Six. This is LZ. I'm here with Nick. And today we're going to teach you how to get free cards from Tops.
They don't want you to
Look at
know
that.
about this, but we're going to teach
this
you
is a
anyway.
big loophole. This is a big loophole. And we're not talking like crappy cards. Like, there's a chance that you could get like one-on-ones, signed autograph cards.
Oh, yeah.
And we have
Million
details
dollar
for you.
cards.
Yeah, $1 million cards. And we're gonna get into it right now. Like Nick kind of filled me in very briefly before this, and I want to get into it with him. I probably have a lot of questions for him. All right, Nick. So lead us down this path. How am I going to get free cards from Tops?
Sure. Before I get into it, I have like a 6-minute video on this. I will link that up in the description and the show notes. So if you want more detail, that has like visuals and everything like that. But I will give you an overview of how it works. So there's something in the United States called a sweepstakes law, right? It's been here forever. And I'm sure a lot of you, especially if you grew up in the 80s, you're ripping cereal boxes and it said like no purchase necessary. And all you had to do was mail a self-addressed stamped envelope to yada, 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 right? Attention marketing team. And you could get an entry into this sweepstakes. The reason they did this is because if you're not doing it randomly to everyone, then it's gambling. And now you fall under gambling laws. And those at the time, back in the day, they were only allowed in like Vegas, Atlantic City, and a few other pockets in the US. So this is how they played it safe. Well, guess what? Those laws still exist. And they actually are in sports cards. And what I found out, this was an experiment gone wrong for me. I bought 20 Tops Now cards on a drop for the Ohtani 50-50 thing, and didn't realize that if you buy 1 or 5 or 20, you're not getting the packs. You're getting that amount of base cards, and you're just in this overall sweepstakes. You may or may not get a pack.
So you could buy 20 or 5 and you just get like one entry into getting a big card.
Exactly.
No matter if you buy 20, 100, if that, you're saying?
It might even be like 0.1% of an entry, right?
Wow.
Depending on the volume. Like if somebody's buying a bazillion.
Sure.
So, but yes, you get like some form of entry doing that. And so I was like, WTF. And I did a whole video about how they're not transparent about that. And then I went down a rabbit hole and I'm like, I bet you there's like 10 people in the world that do this, but very deep in their website, you cannot navigate to it from the homepage. I will link both of those here so you guys can navigate right to them. Basically, you can go in and they've got a list of sets that are eligible for a sweepstakes. You don't need to buy that Ohtani card. You don't need to buy any cards. You write Fanatics, Attention, Tops Now, 50-50 Ohtani, their address. You put your name. You have to handwrite the envelope or you get disqualified. You're entered for the cost of a stamp and an envelope. So that's what, 50 cents? So now you don't need to buy that stupid $9 base card. And
that's not worth crap because there was
680
of them, 80,000 of them printed.
So I want 500,000 of us as Americans to exercise our right to free.
It is our American right
entries, and I want us to all write to Fanatics for every single set. Topps Mercury. Sad that you haven't like gotten one of these awesome chase cards that you're seeing. Don't want to spend $8,000 on a
Topps Mercury is on that list, Nick.
Dude, Topps Mercury is on the list. So if you send a stamp and a postcard and say attention Topps Mercury, you can get entered for some of the bigger cards.
All right, so listeners, if this is the first time you've listened to us, anybody who's new to the show today, like we've done a lot of episodes. Topps Mercury, that is a $10,000 box.
Yeah.
And you can be entered in to win.
Yeah,
maybe
number parallels,
autograph
cards. It's all based on volume. So if 10 people send in sweepstakes entries, and then you got 3,000 boxes, the ratio is off, right? You're probably not going to get it. But if 500,000 people send in sweepstakes entries, one of us is getting it, baby. So it's all about volume. So we got to like take care of each other. And honestly, I'm going to do this for every set for a year, and I will report back. So I'm going to every set that pops. I'm going to write a free postcard in, and I'll just see what happens. And most of the people on the YouTube comments, I would say 1/3 of them have had success. They've gotten parallel cards. One of them even had a 5-figure card sent him for free.
For free. Well, I love free, Nick. If it's free, it's for me. If it's free, it's for me. And if you want $50 in free credits to DraftKings Pick Six, use our code Madness6.
Right,
You're
man.
gonna get $50.
Another free $50 for you. So
Another free
you play
50. So
$5, you
today,
get 50.
Nick, we're like Oprah today, right?
Yeah.
Like you
Giving
get
it
a
all away.
house, you get a house, you get a Mercury card, you get $50. That's what we're doing today. We're giving
Right.
away free stuff all day, Nick.
So just
It's
to
crazy. That's
condense
crazy.
this down,
Yeah.
so I know I'm going to get a lot of comments like, what are the steps? What are the steps?
Hmm.
I am going to link this video that has the steps, and I will link to the sites on Fanatics that tells you how to do this.
Yeah.
It's so easy. It's
Nick,
just, if you know how to
Nick,
write mail, it's easy.
Nick, can we do a how-to video on just that? Like
Sure.
filling out the postcard, putting it in an envelope,
Oh,
checking
God.
this website. Like I wonder, there might be
Some
something
people
there.
might need help
You might,
filling out.
yeah. Go to this
Mail.
website, scroll down, check here, and then fill it out. This is how you do a self-addressed envelope. Blah blah
This
blah.
is
That might
going to
be cool.
require you to mail something. I will
Oh,
say
I
that.
don't know, Nick. I can't do that. I can't.
It's going to be
I
weird.
can't do that. Oh, what's a stamp now? 60 cents?
I have no idea.
I think it's up to 60 something cents now, which is
I mean, so
nuts.
this isn't free. It's 60 cents
It's
in an
60
envelope,
cents
but
and a
it's
little bit
pretty
of
good.
ink. A
Yeah,
little bit of ink.
All
Yeah,
right.
but we're giving people free stuff all day today.
Yeah,
This
it's
might have to be
working
a
though.
theme.
So go nuts. I
This
want to
might
hear
be a
back too.
theme.
If you guys do this and you get cards, let us know. Be sick.
Yeah, yes. Please, 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 please. All right, let's get to the question. Okay. Give me your top 3 Christmas movies of all time.
Okay. All right. Top 3 Christmas movies of all time. I'm gonna go.
No, you don't have to like rank them. It's not like Rotten Tomatoes. Just
Okay,
your
fine.
favorite.
Then
Top
It's a
3
Wonderful
favorites.
Life. That just gets me in the mood every year. I can't start Christmas until I watch that. Great story, great acting. It's just legendary. I love time period things. You can like see what life was like for like a couple hours back then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Home Alone. That's pretty sick. That's
Oh.
timeless. My whole family watches that every
Mhm.
year. And then you know what? Now, like I feel like from the new era, I really like Elf with Will Ferrell, dude. I mean, that's kind of like
So
become
good.
an all-time movie. So those are my 3.
Yeah, that's so good. All right. I'm going to give you mine. Mine, Elf. I still laugh to this day. Every time I watch it, I find something small that I didn't notice before.
Mm.
Like world's greatest cup of coffee. Congratulations. Congratulations, everybody. World's greatest cup of coffee. All right. So that's number 1. Number 2 is actually, this is very, very sentimental for me. It's White Christmas. It's a musical, but it's got great music. I just remember like watching it with my mother and sister growing up every single year. We actually went to a Broadway show of it a couple years ago. It was just like a really good feel good moment for me and my mother and sister. So that will always be there.
You put me onto that last year. I watched it for the first time.
Did
last
you like
year.
it?
I loved it. I'd never watched it before.
Yeah, I mean it's great music. I mean, White Christmas, that's Bing Crosby song is in that movie. It's great. It's great. So that to me, that is I kick off Christmas by watching that one. And then I don't want to choose. I had some of the other ones you said, but I'm gonna say National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Oh damn! How did I miss that?
That's another good one. That's another good one. Well, I mean, Cousin Eddie.
Yeah, part of the
Friend
show. I've got those moose glasses, man. We drink out of the moose glasses every year, me and you. It's awesome.
We do a little eggnog. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. That's
man. I think we just came up with like a comprehensive list of like 6.
Yeah. If I could go back in time, I might bump Elf for that one. It's all right.
Yeah.
All right. Let us know what you guys think in the audience.
All right. Bye, everybody.